The girls' teams at Ascot Eagles here began in under 15. My daughter was playing under 12s, the boys. Having a fantastic time, love playing with the boys, but my husband sort of said at the end of the season, he says, I don't know if you've noticed, but those boys are all starting to grow and bulk up, and we need to find her a girls' team. We had a conversation with a couple of other parents and roped in some sisters. We got our team up and muddled our way through and had a fantastic time.
The most enjoyable thing about playing with the girls is probably the friendships and connections that I've made. It's also just a lot of fun.
The feeling coming here this morning when I drove up and just to see so many girls actually playing cricket from a young age, it's unbelievable really. I think back to when I first started playing cricket, it wasn't really available to play under 11s, 13s, 18s. So as you can see, it's a great community feel. A lot of parents have come here, driven their daughters to play today, and I think it's an incredible thing.
Grants are really important to our club for two reasons. One, it frees up volunteers. If we're trying to fundraise, it saps all the energy out of a club. All the energy out of our volunteers is spent trying to chase funds and trying to get funds together. Whereas if there's a grant, all that energy can be then put into club development. The second thing though is when we have a grant that's specifically tailored to development of girls cricket, it holds us accountable. It gives it credibility in the club and everyone gets behind it. And that's what happened here.
We're really proud through the Australian Cricket Association and the players involved. There's been 30 million funded into actually assisting clubs like the Ascot Eagles, and as you can see, it's absolutely thriving over here in Perth. And I guess as a player, I'm really proud that we can actually give back to grassroots cricket and the community to keep fostering this development of cricket over here in the West.
The funding that we got this year was really helpful. Scoring is a constant issue in cricket. It's really complicated, especially in the book, because you've got to write things down 3 times, which to cricket tragics, it's easy. There's an app that you can score with, and if you use a device, you can score on the app. I can score with that. I certainly can't score with the book. But to do that, we've got to provide the teams with iPads to score, and you don't just have money sitting around to be able to do that. So to be able to fund that, it's really valuable in terms of developing volunteers to score for each team.
A lot of community cricket's been struggling, and I think receiving that money, putting back into cricket for them to be able to come out this morning and play and continue the growth is really important.